The worst one is this one. The one we saw the other day. On her right front. Her left front's growing back too, but it's actually in the right place. See how it's right here next to this pad? And this one's growing up the top. It should be coming out right here. But each foot has a variety pack of nails that are coming out.
I see her kind of twitching her paws. Is she not
twitchy though? Yeah.
Okay.
We're voting on the, she's really old and really sick and we're not doing painful things, so she's a little twitchy, but her blood pressure come up some, but her heart rate was pretty low when we first sedated her.
Because you're going to need to get through the, you're going to need to get through the cage there.
Yeah, if you want to reach through the cage and grab her, they can't do that.
The only thing I have not done is felt down her right side, because it's been this side that's down.
So do you want to roll her or roll her in the transport?
Before we go, easier.
Okay.
Or roll her when we get her in there.
Yeah, we can roll her when we get in there.
So you want what side up when she's in there? You want right side up?
Yes. Whatever side this one is. 1, 2, 3.
Watch out for the...
Okay, so Cody, one person goes through, then a tiger body part, then a person, then tiger body part.
All right, you're closer than I am, so you go
We just
first.
have to make sure legs stay in. And then the pivot is uncomfortable usually.
Sorry. Listen, I are both
Gail's skinny, so she goes whenever she wants and then bonks.
No, it is for you to get through.
Okay,
Cody,
so
grab
good job,
mine,
Cody.
What?
What's wrong with Gail?
There's a frog on me.
But we need to roll her before you pull that out. For the love of Pete, Carol. Don't give her a heart attack.
Gave me a heart attack.
I don't feel her moving, but Carol's screaming. Not in the "you're gonna die" scream, but in something very strange is happening. Okay, I'm gonna go in the back though, just because I don't want to climb over them.
And you want her head straightened up a little bit?
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold this while you
shift your head?
And we got that they're lost on each hip and under the tail, right?
Yeah, if you could feed our kittens, that'd be great.
Yep.
If you could feed the mad Glen, that would be great. 1/4 can each.
So yes, I could have climbed over the
Same for Echo, 1/4 can, please. Thank you.
but we try to stay again in a spot where we needed to exit quickly we could. And Jamie or Gail has, is that going to save me? No, but it's going to slow her down so I can dive.
Jamie will save you.
We'll grab her head while you get out the back.
Okay.
We know the vet is priority.
Gail will scold her.
Now, Kimba, that's not nice. There is something soft now, right? Oh, that's probably just your kitty. Okay.
Poor kitties.
I just wanted to feel it from the other side.
She's been that way the whole time.
Oh, has she?
She's
Okay.
laying down. Yeah.
So she hasn't reversed her yet, right?
I have not reversed her yet. So Jamie, how we talked that one day about, like,
All right, can we
they can't be asleep
that
for
back door
35
down?
minutes. They're always asleep. Even when we're fast. We will want that tail to be inside when we roll, just in case we come close to whacking a door or something.
Does this need to go anywhere special?
No, it just hangs.
But there's a latch on the top of the door.
Yeah.
I was. Actually, with Google Glass and with that. This is what they had to do to keep her from going in the den. If she had been sedated and gone inside, we wouldn't be able to see whether or not she was completely asleep.
This next video is taken out of sequence. This was taken through Google Glass when the cats actually arrived. The first part that you saw was today, which was June the 10th. Kimba is just so thin that we didn't even think she would make it through the transport down here, but she has, and she's just not eating the way that she should. So we debated back and forth trying to get her a little bit stronger before we sedated her, but just not knowing what's going on with her kidneys, we didn't want her suffering. So our vet came today and sedated her, drew blood, gave her an all-over exam, and we'll know a little bit better what we're dealing with and maybe some ways that we can treat her. We're taking her into the cat hospital to wake up because it's a little bit cooler in there, and then we'll see what the diagnostics tell us.
Yeah, that one's got a pool too. Oh, nice. Is this okay? Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, I see an awful lot of our volunteers up here in the middle of the road. And I'm guessing that what they're doing is spreading out some of this concrete. Looks like they're also cutting back the branches a bit. I really hope that the pile is something I'm going to be able to get around. Oh, this looks like it's a work group. Is there any way through that?
Last tree in the middle of the road up there.
Huh?
There's a big tree up there.
You can go over it, though, promise.
Careful, but there's a big tree up there.
How do you like the Google Glass?
I love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I can get through that now. Thank you guys for doing this. Man, this will really be wonderful.
Hey, Carol.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you guys be good. Yeah, you pick out good homes, okay? Yeah. Send me a card. I've been on the road for the last few days with the rescue of the New York tigers, so I'm coming to check on the mobile home that we're putting in for the interns. It looks like they've got the septic set. That would be that concrete tank down there. And they have a big drain field dug up back here. Looks like they hit my power pole while they were digging it. I swear. It's just been one bungle after another. But they have not installed the drain field yet. Hurricane strapping is down. That's good. Looks like they got the well connected. They had really wrenched this trailer around when they brought it in and had a bunch of crack around the windows on the inside sheetrock, and they were supposed to come and fix that, but I don't have a key to get in. So I'll check with my mother and see if she's had that done yet or if they've been responsive. Oh, there's something you don't see every day. I knew that kid with the red hat was bad news. Apparently he's being cuffed and taken away by an undercover cop. So I'm gonna get out of the way so I don't make him nervous.
Has never worked in at least the last 4 or 5 years on the office building.
On the septic?
The lift station?
Yeah.
And I don't know why everybody kept telling me there's no lift station. And how do you get water to the top of that hill?
Well, that's a good question.
Tank is down where you walk.
Did you find one?
Hmm?
Did you find one?
It's there and it's always been there. And whoever did the plumbing job on that ought to be shot and put out of business. But he sure enough put a pump in. It probably died, or that pump could have been defective because nobody would ever had a clue if it ever kicked on one time to run.
Do we remember who, when that septic was put in, that was back when Judy was here. So did she hire her own people or did we hire our people?
I have no idea. Back then it was her, and I guess that was an ex-husband or something.
Yeah.
And we were busy out here, and they were just back there doing that, setting up trailers. The only thing I can remember, I think the ex-husband rented a ditch witch. And I don't know why he would have done it, but I remember him digging the ditch down left side of this road and heading south with it towards the trailer. Way, way back, and it stood open for a couple of days, and I thought, we might want water over here, so I real quick went across the road, cut his line, put a T. I thought, you got a valve over here today. Covered it up the road again, didn't hurt a thing. Now in the last little bit, come to find out something was leaking. We had to shut the water down in the office or something. You know that flower pot that's been sitting out there for years?
Yeah. It's a marker, huh?
That was to mark a valve in the ground. And then I guess the people that worked on the solar thing, why were they back there? And backed the truck in that yard, knocked the pot out of the way, and broke the valve in the ground.
Mm.
And then when we tried to shut the water down, that's what started this whole mess.
It's always one thing.
Couldn't find the valve. It ain't there. And it's because the guy that busted the valve, well, you can buy a coupler for about $1 something, and those valves are about 15 bucks a piece. So he just threw out the valve and spliced the pipe back together.
Oh,
Now
no.
there's no water cut off back there. And we stopped the waters up here at Banjo's Well.
Wow.
And that led to the septic tank thing. And when we were building the carport thing, I found a pole with an outdoor switch and a piece of an extension cord. When the orange cord's dangling out of it, had been cut.
Yeah?
It was laying along the end of the trailer. Did you ever see that laying there?
I never noticed it.
Well, I just moved it because we were going to put the concrete down. I thought, well, that's dang weird. And then it hit me. Yeah, maybe Judy had a pump here, and this was hers. And they just cut it loose in that old trailer. And then realized, well, there's no other hookup to the pump. And then your mother says that when they
That would
clean it,
make sense.
they could smell a stink in the trailer. And if they washed something out in the sink, it was gurgling in the shower or tub in
Yeah. I know every time the laundry ran, it would make
there.
a
So
mess.
I figured, okay, I don't ever know since Judy put her trailer of that tank ever being pumped.
I don't remember ever seeing a truck back there.
Never has been. Or he would have found it and told us about it. And then started digging for that. It took a while. I kept finding the tank, and the tank was over 12 feet long. That's impossible. They could have never got it in here. Because there's a big tank, a regular 1,000-gallon tank, and right beside it is another. The guy that pumped it said it's a 535-gallon tank, which is a small septic tank. That's not even a lift station tank. Jammed right to it with about that much pipe connecting the two. And in the second one, whoever this plumber was had put a pump down and run the cord out through the corner, or not the corner, but out the pipe that goes up to the drain field. And then buried it over to that tree stump. And then apparently that post must have been there with the extension cord cut and found it spliced in the ground in two places and plugged into that thing where we plugged the golf cart in now. said it ain't been plugged in at least since Scott Lowe moved out of that trailer. And I don't think it was then, and Gail tells me that they come out and put an all-new tank and everything in that backyard when he lived there, and they couldn't have. They probably backed up on him, and somebody come out and put this pump in. I never even had a pump in the beginning.
Wow.
And there was no way to know if the pump ever ran, worked, or nothing, because there's not, you know, like down where we're living, you got that white pole with red light.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that over there.
Never has been. There's gonna be. It'll be here Monday.
Well, then it'll be working nice.
Well, that's the only way you know if the pump runs.
Wow.
Otherwise, the thing just fills up, and apparently, with the reduced or little amount of usage back there, somebody flushed the can. Well, you know, you got pipes under the trailer.
Yeah.
That would just hold that, and when it hit the stoppage because the tank's full, it ricocheted backwards. Easiest thing to hit, bathtub drain or shower drain.
Oh, wow.
That's why you heard the gurgling and the stink. And when I pulled the clean out plug on the pipe, it shot stuff about that high up out the ground.
Oh, wow. Good thing you can't smell.
It's a good thing you don't allow smoking around here. That trailer would have blown up.
From what?
The methane.
Oh.
That's why it went airborne. Same thing when I pulled the plug. The big concrete plugs, normally, they just sloppily fit on the lid of the tank.
Yeah.
And usually whoever pumps it puts something like a big trash bag down with sort of a half-hearted seal. Mainly to keep sand from washing in the cracks around the plug.
Yeah.
Chunk of concrete. Same thing, we popped that thing loose, boom, it blew that concrete about a foot off the ground back there.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, if the guy was standing back here working with a cigarette dangling out of his jaw, he'd still be floating around up there.
Never know what hit him.
Oh, God, he's insane.
Got a new load of wire. I don't know what those blue things are, but I don't think they're for us. I hate when I do that.
I've never done that before.
I don't know what I pushed.
I think sometimes if you sit in the car for too long after you've shut it down, and then you go to do something,
Like get out?
Yeah, well, I had that happen with Cadillac. It thinks somebody's breaking in because it's like, well, surely she would have gotten out by now.
Right. Because while I'm sitting there, I hear the locks go down. I had the locks go down.
What did it think you did? Went out through the window? They need to rethink that.
Jamie's going to take me shopping for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
My mother's going to buy me a bike, and she and Justin are going to show me what to buy.
I have a fund for a hotel at the beach. If you want to think about doing something like that.
That would be lovely.
Okay. Get your calendar later.
Okay. 2 vehicles that cross in the dark.
There's Keisha up on top of her den. I'm so happy you're up there, sweet girl. It's dinner time, so she's apparently figured out that's the best place to be to see where the feeders are coming from. What are you doing, Alex? I know, there's pretty girls next door. Oh, whoa, whoa. They're very pretty. Do you feel good? It's nice and cool out. Yeah. Surprisingly cool from, what, June? You're starting to get wrinkly, old man. Wrinkly tiger. I see Kimba has not eaten all of her food yet.
So what'd you have to do to catch her? I just hooked up the transport cage and put food in it.
That's all it took?
She's a cow, so she went after it.
Wow. It's gonna be vacation for Jade and Armani. They're gonna love it. As much as they chase each other around, can you imagine them chasing each other around out there? Where are those birds out?
They're not scared of it.
They're used to having lions and tigers.
You can take my cart tomorrow.
Okay.
We're just gonna put her in the room section for now. So we get them both out here.
So what am I filming? Oh, okay, until they both get out here. Hey there, sweet pea. It's gonna be fun. Wow. They've got the front steps on and the side steps on. And that trailer is really set up high. But that's a good thing. If it floods, everything will be safe. Everything but the air conditioner. And the back steps. I understand the well guy is coming tomorrow. That's Hatcher's Well. And looks like they still have the septic open for inspections. This is a substantial set of stairs. And the door's locked. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, there's Jeffy Amanda. Arr. Arr. Do you love her? Yeah, Andre loves his Amanda sister. She's so pretty. Look, right here. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Oh, yeah. Now you got more spots. Is that fun? Want to check that out? Yeah. Are you guys all on the prowl? Sweet Amanda. Are you watching those new tigers? Yeah. They're so happy it's dinner time.
One more big round of applause for the finalists and for the judges that chose them. I certainly wouldn't want to be the one that had to pick from all of those missions I just read, so thank you judges very much.
One of the things that's really wonderful about Big Cat Rescue is that everybody knows their job and does their job so well that I was able to take away a couple of days for my birthday. Howie and I went over to Fort DeSoto. This is one of my favorite beaches. And we stayed over at the Bilmar on Treasure Island, which was really great. And it gave me a chance to rejuvenate and get ready to go back to the hard decisions that we have to make. And I was able to do that because we have such a wonderful staff and wonderful volunteers who make sure that everything happens the way it should.
I know they're gonna put this on YouTube later. Like, this crazy girl that checked me in.
No, we're gonna send a video to Mary and say this one didn't smile.
It was a great 2-day getaway. I realize most people take 2 days every week. I very rarely get 2 days to just do absolutely nothing, which is what I did on this 2-day vacation. But I feel ready to seize the day again. And I'm on my way back to Big Cat Rescue on my bike, my new bike that my mother bought me and my father bought me and Jamie and Justin helped me pick out.